Hi, welcome back to the Bolham Family channel. It's me, Mummy B, Laura. This video is a bit different. It's not a planned one. I'm a little bit reluctant to upload this one because of what it is. I started watching a YouTuber. I watch many YouTubers. I don't watch TV, that's all I do. But anyway, I started watching a YouTuber, tongue twister, about 3 months ago, and I've really been enjoying her content. And I got talking recently, and in one of her latest videos she did an inventory of her makeup, and I did the wrong thing. I commented and said I'd hate to think, I don't know word for word what I wrote, but something along the lines of, I'd hate to think what mine would be like if I counted all of mine up. And I got a response quite quickly saying, go on, I dare you. Yes, Nikki, I have done it. And yeah, so I thought I'd make this video. I did actually go through all of my makeup. I split it all up into categories and did a tally chart with the help of my partner, and we added everything up just to see what I have. And let's just say it's a lot. I have accumulated, sorry, I've got a bit of hair. Oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've accumulated a lot of makeup. I do get subscription boxes from various different companies every month, which has helped me build my collection. Yeah. So I will link Nikki down below so you can check her out and you can watch her inventory. She is an incredible woman. She's absolutely lovely. If you haven't watched her, go now. Go and watch her videos. She's such a beautiful, selfless person, and you'll all love her, just like I do. Go ahead, go and watch her video, please. Subscribe to her channel. I will link it below. So let's get stuck in. Let's see what I have in my collection. Now, before I go any further, actually, I just want to kind of put it out there. There is no part of me that is doing this to brag. Not at all. I'm quite aware that this is a really large collection. Some people will think that I have way too much. I shouldn't have this much. And for those people, okay, I can kind of see what you're saying, but this is my choice. I don't ever criticise other people's choices in life, so this is my choice. You know, not everybody loves makeup. I wouldn't suggest that everybody have a big collection. Yeah, so just know that this is just about being in touch with what I do and don't have, and understanding how big my collection actually is. And it has opened my eyes, I must admit, it has opened my eyes. There are some things that I'm not going to suggest I'm going to stop purchasing, because I love them. You know, what is really wrong with wanting to take good care of yourself and wanting to look good and feel good? You know, you know, there's nothing better than getting out of bed, having a nice wash, and chucking some slap on. It makes you feel so good, doesn't it? I'm sure most of you girls are going to agree with me. It just does. I mean, I feel naked without it. I hate the days where I'm not strong enough to put it on because it makes me feel so much happier. So anyway, I've conducted my inventory the same way as Nikki has. I have the same categories. I've counted it the same way as she suggested in her inventory, in that, for argument's sake, she has counted in her video full size products as 1 and samples counting as 1. So she's not differentiating. A sample is 1, a full size is 1, a single pan of eyeshadow is 1, a duo is 2. If you had a palette of eyeshadow that has 6 pans in it, that counts as 6. Okay, so each and everything counts as 1. So I've done it exactly the same as Nikki, just so, you know, get a good idea. I think it's like the fairest way of getting a real insight into what exactly you have. Oh yeah, sorry, itchy ear. Yeah, so oh, actually, Nikki, if you are watching, I did actually add 2 extra categories with mine. I added lip stains because today I like a good lip stain. This is a MAC Versi colour, which I love. I love these. I really love them. And lip oil. No, there's only 1 in the lip oil section in the end, but I felt the need to put that in there. So, yeah, 2 sections. So, let's get started. So, the first section, and I am looking down because I have the list in front of me and I can't remember it without looking. Primers. So, this, like I say, includes samples and full size. Now, in total, I have 42 primers. Now, honestly, I do have a lot of samples because I purchased, you know, like bigger brand name makeup. You tend to get sent a lot of samples. So I do have a lot of MAC samples, a lot of Urban Decay samples, a lot of Tarte samples. I've got a basket full of samples. So it, you know, my numbers are really high, but I do have a lot of samples. So please just bear that in mind when I give you these large numbers. So yeah, 42 primers. Foundation. Now foundation is the same again. A full size counts as 1 and a sample size counts as 1. Now I have got, from memory, in my sample basket, Tarte will send you a card sample of foundations and there will be 5 shades on that card. And I've counted that as 5 and I have 2 of those. I've had a lot of Too Faced foundation samples sent out to me with palettes I've bought. So I've probably got about 10 or 20 Too Faced. So, I mean, when you put it all into context, 43 foundations is a lot, but I've got a lot of samples. Concealers. Now I do have far more concealer samples than full size. And I do actually have a couple of palettes of concealer. And I've counted the individual pans. And that gave me a total of 61 concealers. Setting powders. Now, setting powders, it includes the loose and the pressed powders. And sample, whether you've got samples or full size things, it all counts as 1 each. That's what we've done with every section, as I've said probably more than once, maybe. Yeah, so I've got 14 setting powders and I'm quite happy with that. I don't think that's too bad. Blushes. Now, I seem to get a lot of blushes in my subscription boxes. I have a whopping 91 blushes. 91. That's a lot. Bronzers. It's not something I've been into till recently as well. So I've accumulated a lot of that, 3 boxes. And I've accumulated 45 bronzers. Highlighters. Now, as Nikki pointed out in her video, it appeared that everybody got into their highlighters last year. They become a worldwide sensation. Everybody started to go nuts over highlighters and wearing them and learning how to use them. I did. You know, honesty is the best policy. I did. I love highlighter. I actually forgot to put some on today, believe it or not. But yeah, so brace yourselves. 116 highlighters. Lipsticks. Now this lipstick section does not include liquid lipsticks. It is just bullet lipsticks. 154. Lip liners. Now most of my lip liners are Kylie Jenner lip liners. I have bought a lot of lip kits from Kylie Cosmetics, so every lip kit you buy you get a lip liner. And until I got into Kylie, I'd not really bothered a great deal with lip liners, but now it's something I really do enjoy, and I do like a nice one. Other than the Kylie ones, I don't really have a lot of lip liners, in all honesty. But I have got 56. Still managed a lot. And I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with the selection I've got. I have a lot of different shades of lipstick to match up, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Liquid lipsticks. Now, of all the categories, there are 2 categories that I absolutely love. They are my weaknesses, and this is one of them. Liquid lipsticks, I love. I love my liquid lipsticks, and I love eyeshadow palettes. So, liquid lipsticks. I was shocked when I saw this number because Daniel was counting it up. I was counting things in my dressing table and Daniel was marking it all down and he calculated it at the end and I was a little bit shocked, but then I did know I had a lot. I have 181 liquid lipsticks. Lip gloss. I don't wear lip gloss as much. I do wear it, I do like it, but it's not something I wear so much. And I think it's because of bad experiences when I was younger, because they weren't so good when I started out. They always used to be sticky. I don't know if I made bad choices with the ones I bought, but it's been off-putting for life. But anyway, I do like lip gloss, but I don't like it as much as the lipsticks. I have 105 lip glosses. Now, once again, I do feel that that's something I've accumulated a lot in subscription boxes. I do have several subscription boxes a month, so it does rack up. It really does. Lip balms. Now, I mean just, you know, the average plain lip balm. 38. Eyeliners. Now, I did several advent calendars at Christmas. I was going to be vlogging it and I couldn't because we hadn't figured out all of the editing. So unfortunately I didn't get to vlog opening all my advent calendars at Christmas. What I can tell you is I actually managed to accumulate in one calendar 5 eyeliners, which I thought was a bit much. So I've got 69 eyeliners, but 5 of them came out of just the one advent calendar at Christmas. I don't particularly feel that that was necessary. And the next section is an extra one that I put in. It's not one that Nikki did, I don't think. I'm sure it was one I added in. Lip toppers. Now these are the like lipstick glosses that you can wear over the top of your liquid lipstick, or you can wear them on their own. They look quite pretty. It's quite subtle. I've got 2. That's it, just 2. I do want to buy more. I have seen some. You know, the one I bought recently, I liked it so much that at some point I would like to buy more of that particular brand of lip topper. Mascaras. 53. 53 mascaras I have. Glitters and pigments, I only have 12. I think that's fair. It's not something I wear a great deal. It's nice for parties or Christmas, New Year's Eve, that sort of thing. Eyeshadow sticks, not something I've ever really got into, so I only have 3. And that's cool. I don't think I'll buy any more of those. Brow products, I have 31. Setting sprays, I have 6. Lip stains, I actually have, and that includes like the MAC Versy colour like I'm wearing, and tinted lip balms, that sort of thing. So I have 35 lip stains. I have 1 lip oil. Nail polishes, I do have a lot. I do actually have on my bedroom wall a nail varnish rack. And that's full. And I've had to put a few away elsewhere. And it kind of, I've got such a good collection now that I tend not to look at nail varnishes anymore. Although I have just bought one, a nice new Marc Jacobs, which I'd never ever tried before. Which I'm excited to try. Yeah, so I've got 178 nail polishes. And last but not least, I did save this to last, it's further up the list, but this is a bit of a corker. Eyeshadow. Now, as I did say nearer the beginning of the film, if you have a single eyeshadow, that counts as 1. If you have a duo, that counts as 2. And if you was to have a palette with 12 shades in it, 12 pans in it, that would count as 12. I mean, I did actually have a palette that had like 30 shades in it. Just sat on my dressing table top. I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, was it? I think that's what it's called. I leave that one on top of my dressing table because it's white and it looks gorgeous sat on my white dressing table. So you've got like 30 before I've even opened the drawer, and I keep all of my eyeshadows in my dressing table drawer that you pull out. So that's just purely eyeshadow, and I've counted them all up and it's 4-figure sum. My eyeshadows comes to 1,116. I was horrified when Daniel told me and shocked. But before you judge, open your dressing table and count yours. Understand how it accumulates and builds up. The number racks up so fast. It really does. You know, Nikki had something like in the 400s, I think. You know, and that's a massive number too. It just really does add up very, very quickly. So anyway, that is my entire makeup collection. Yep, some of the numbers are big, but you know, I do enjoy when I'm able to, when I'm well enough, making myself look and feel special. So yeah, it would be interesting to hear other people's collections, how much you've got, or you know, have a look, see how many nail varnishes you have. drop it down below. I'm interested. You may have some super amazing brands and products that I've never tried. So yeah, if you fancy counting yours, let me know. Let me know how many nail varnishes you've got. Let me know. Actually, the most interesting one is the eyeshadows. Counting up your eyeshadow pans. Count them up. Drop it down below. I'm really keen to know what, you know, what everyone else says, how it adds up for everyone else, because there's no way in hell that I could have suggested that I had that amount. So, yeah. If you enjoyed my video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button, because you'll get some notifications every time we upload a video. Make sure you go across to Nikki's channel and watch her video now if you haven't already. She did the same thing. This is why I did this video. I watched her video first. I'm sure there's probably other people that have done inventory videos too, but I've only ever watched Nikki's. So I'll link hers down below. Go ahead, watch hers, like her video. You will love her. She's amazing. Subscribe to her channel. Yeah. Go and enjoy Nikki's inventory video. She probably did a miles better job than me. See you all again soon. Bye.